1632 anomalies, top of the dome, city, Pokemon City. I'm a restricted regime, a strict regime. Wolf pack to the scene, more murderous than people show up to buy a yard sale objects to get them better things in their homes to feeling swell. I'm dipping in the candy paint. Dip, dip, dip in the candy paint. Dip, dip in the candy paint. Dip, dip, dip in the candy paint. Dip, dip, dip in the candy paint. I'ma escort myself, and the hardest battle in life is not oneself and others. It's holding it down and surviving after the aftermath, after the crash, to get up and walk again. Pick up your own trash and recycle when you thought you can't. That's the never opposites attract. Dip, dip in the candy paint. Dip, 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 dip in the candy paint. It's a new feeling, new spraying, new toxins to breathe in to get you higher than Nostradamus got you scared of those predictions. You can't get out of your own self-esteem, even if you pray for Beetlejuice, or Bloody Mary. Which one is scary, surviving life or after it? Neither one is put up to the knowing of a correct onslaught. I'ma shred you to pieces on this onslaught. I salute you on Severn Souvenir. I'm Souvenir. Oh, it's a sober up. Dipping in the candy paint. 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 I'ma hold the elevator door open, or should I close it? Since I'm predicted what I'm doing when I'm walking, maybe I should live above average just to supplement my supplicate, or my addition, my Adidas, or which one's my flicks and addictions, abbreviated to cause more problems than the smiles give out on a daily basis. I don't disorganize my disorganized disordinate. I don't know the coordinates of the cortex that's ripping through the sky. I don't know the spiders and bugs in life. There's not always a number that you can count on. Remember, remember, remember. In life, there's nothing always to count on. That's not the way you raise yourself out in the wild. You gotta know better than what you're handed, and out hustle what you hustled already. Why do they call it hustling if you're hustling already? Dipping out of the seas, more burnt times. I've survived more pain than people put in a morgue even yesterday. I'm slipping and sliding more times than people break their ankles from rollerblading and trying to skateboard like they're cool, but they really wasn't. You should have picked something you knew how to do, and you might would have landed it. Just fall back. You can't change someone if they're bonded to the fog. And there's an earth, so there's a difference. We're all inside of it, no matter what you pick as what you're addicted with, or subtracted, or ejected, or satisfied with. Life is satisfactory after all. Why do you think they built factories? To keep us out here for y'all. Dipping in the candy paint. 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 Dipping in the candy paint.